Something's afoot. Better keep my lamps open.
Trouble ahead. Hostile ahead. What's the plate?
Is it time for you to return your life? Because yes, it is! Huh?
Is it time for adrenaline?
Val says you turned her down for a massage.
Turns out Val's massage protocol doesn't have a setting between a light touch and a 50-kilometer-per-hour punch. Not exactly therapeutic. Felt a little bad telling that to her face, though.
Yeah, I've been on the receiving end of one of those massages, too. Honestly, you made the best.
Suppose you've changed your mind, stranger? Stay back! Oh, wait. You aren't one of those damn scrappers. Apologies, stranger. Perhaps it was fate you met me here. A capable sort like you is akin to an oasis in a hellish wasteland. So might you be willing to help are you now? How wonderful. I thought I heard rumblings about a new... Look here, I need your help. I injured myself attempting to obtain files at the estate. My employers need them at once. One file is... the other's in the Vigilance private suite in the mansion. Though you'll need to contend with those miserable scrappers first to get it. Yes, well, we are... you've returned in one piece. Did you, perchance, acquire those, precious items we spoke about? What? Speak up now! You thieves, off with you now! You've returned in one piece. Did you, off!
Back in business.
Silly old fool, coming here without aid. Be lucky to leave here alive.
navigation system.
This unit. Consider finding. Hello. Apologies, but greetings. This unit is unable to fulfill its programming. Are you able to assist this unit in its assigned duties? This unit is unable to execute. This unit is now being used. This unit must return to Matriarch's Mercy to dispense medical care in order to fulfill its programming. This unit is not programmed to respond to order prognostication. It is farewell. Warning. This searching for navigation data back to Matriarch's Mercy. Accurate statement detected. This unit is both helpless and aimless. Assistance requested. Farewell.
Take care not to slip. A fall from that height wouldn't be pretty. So we can enjoy the view.
A dramatic escape is afoot in the next episode of I Red Cloak. It's obligatory listening wireless entertainment.
Such an inspiring broadcast. On to other things. Another beauteous melody granted by the grace of the sun.
For you.
Armed and ready.
All charged up.
You could sell everything here and still not have enough to buy a can of Borstwurst. Almost feel bad for him.
What's that? I smell the Drina time.
It's a roll!
Over here! That's all you need to worry about.
You got me. Your Drina time.
All aboard! What? You were thinking it too. Fastest way down, sure, but you won't be getting back up. Sure, it's pretty now, but have we considered what it might look like on fire?
This window. Don't like it. These strangers. Should rip them out, shatter them, transfer them with ourselves.
Yes, yes! Grab an order glass scrawler next outing. They'll display us in the standing before we cut them up.
Heads up. Rival life forms.
Oh, Dad.
Here's to the next residents being above felony.
There is a strange sort of humor in the onset of the first war in Arcadia's history, within a few days of my being assigned here. As far from Protectorate society as possible, Golden Ridge suffers under an invading force, and moreover, it appears that our Order colleagues have betrayed us. At first, I lamented my isolation, but I've realized I was where I needed to be of service. The scores of abandoned subjects need a leader. I have enlisted the staff at these estates to help accept the first influx of still loyal Protectorate refugees. More shall come. I shall lead them out of the shadows and into the light. For the good of the Protectorate. This is my calling.
returned in one piece. Did you, perchance, acquire those, precious items we spoke about? Keep your voice down. Don't you know how Ah, yes. Beautiful, beautiful. My handlers will be mighty pleased with these indeed. Old Spider is mighty good at keeping secrets. All I can divulge is that valuable data like this here always paves the way to lucrative business ventures. I did, and why not? You think I'd use my given name in the midst of a highly sensitive... Anyhow, here's your payment for a job well done. And since you're apparently known to others in Sub Rosa, been watching the Scrappers for a while. They stick to raids, nothing big or risky. Sentinels work in secret, but someone somewhere gave the Scrappers word that he was coming and bringing trouble with him. They killed him upon his arrival, of course. Reckon someone within the Protectorate tipped off the Scrappers. Let their own Sentinel walk into a trap. Now to patch myself up and return home. Come on, Spider. Gather your energy. You fixing to lurk all day? Or are you fixing... You fixing to lurk all day? Now to patch myself up and return home. Come on, Spider. Gather your energy.
So you did come. Good. I'm not partial to working with those given to second thoughts. It seems we arrive on a desolate scene. I don't know what transpired, but whatever it was killed the refugees to a person. As an arbiter, I bear a strong stomach. But if you've any reservations about witnessing destruction visited upon the innocent, you'd best steel yourself. I've some theories on the refugees' killers, but I remain unsatisfied. Although I am not required to do so as an arbiter, I would care to acquire proof. We operate under the Sovereign's indefatigable will. Thus, we do not need proof. But my training was somewhat... Let us comb the remnant. I cannot help but feel a pang for these people, cut down without a hope of defense. We must uncover what transpired here. As an apprentice, I was taught to see investigations through to their completion. Evidence begets evidence and can lead one to uncover further criminal elements. Any further interest is purely... Very well. What sort of life was this, without the Sovereign's guidance? Is that? Yes, that's an incisor, all right. Salutations. Has your search uncovered anything of remark? You've been busy. What did you find? Seems this base has seen its share of destruction. Was there anything remarkable about it? Thorough destruction, scarcely. Did you have anything else? I doubt it factored in their inadequacy in the face of a superior force. Assuming there was a superior force. The distinct lack of automechanical corpses around us supports your point. It seems the defenders did. Someone visited much carnage on this place while leaving few signs of their presence. Did you learn anything by examining the body? Death by shotgun, as the wounds appear to me, are often painful. Myriad dead refugees killed. Did you notice anything interesting about it? Meaning its combat protocols were active for quite some time before it was destroyed. You're certain you've combed the place to your liking? Very well. Salutations. Has your search uncovered anything of remark? Let's hear it. Must be the shortwave, as we already found the long band. Odd that our assailant would pay it any mind. Maybe holds the gravity. Did you have anything else? You're certain you've combed the place to your liking? Very well. Shame about all this blood. I just polished these boots. Salutations. You've been busy. What did you find? Was there anything remarkable about it? Thorough. Did you have anything else? I doubt it factored in there. The distinct lack of automechanics. Did you learn anything by examining the death by shotgun? Did you notice anything interesting about it? Meaning its combat protocols were active for very well. Salutations. Has your search uncovered anything of... Inform me. Must be the shortwave, as we already... The sign that something unusual Did you have anything else? You're certain you've combed the place to your liking? Very well.
Way I see it. You late? Got something that needs doing, Commander?
Salutations. Has your search on... You're certain? Then let us debrief and see if we can deduce what transpired here. Have you any theories as to what killed these people? I have a strong theory, but there are gaps. I'd like to hear your own analysis, and we may compare where our ideas converge. Although I'm no ballistics expert, have any theories about the automechs that did this? My thoughts exactly. How do you believe they were compromised? It's too convenient. I submit that the refugees predominantly... The only remaining puzzle piece is... Yes, that relay tower in the rear of the camp. The refugees must have used it to listen in on Protectorate communications, then sold what they learned to Sub Rosa. After the Vox Relay's recent destruction, upon learning of this camp's existence, they'd have dispatched a sentinel to cross off any would-be traitors. Hence the destruction. I do pride myself on my thoroughness indeed. Now with that finished, we... Hold. Seems the machine's returned, bent on eliminating any stragglers. Go on!
Let me know. Hey! Got a distraction for you. You lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter.
Look alive, Commander.
That was a hardy engagement. You held your own admirably. These automechs will never be used to perpetrate such heinous acts again. I believe we're at the end of our investigation. I will locate my wretched Sub Rosa trap. Be sure you return to Free Market Station to debrief with me. Go. I shall linger here a tad longer to make sure there's nothing we missed. Then I shall join you.
Greetings again. Hope that libations are information. What's your poison?
The encampment had been razed. I'm sorry to say there were no survivors, but I believe we were able to uncover what transpired. Unraveling the truth of things was anything but simple. Considering the circumstances and your nature as an outsider, I think you did well.
I'm surprised. Didn't know if you had it in you. I'd be happy to direct you to the broker. There's a malfunctioning lamp in the basement I need someone to take a look at. Here's a keycard to get you down there. You mind? Just trust me and go give it a look. Greetings again. Libations are information. What's your point?
Salutations once more.
I wouldn't give for a... Got something that needs doing, Commander? How about this? I recruited a Protectorate subject direct line from Bastion, middle of a Protectorate holding.
Think I'll congratulate you for risking your hide to recruit one subject? Forgive me for withholding my applause.
So you decided to help
Your
the
job
Black
done as a kindness, friend.
Welcome
That's
to the
using
moral gray area, stranger.
I've got no qualms with you, friend.
Anyone had asked me, I'd have put the odds of a live arbiter finding his way into my chambers at 1 in a few trillion. Good that you didn't come here for blood, Arbiter Rao. Barney would have sniffed it out and broken you in twain. And I do disdain mopping up Protectorate corpses. My apologies. Barney is sometimes overzealous in the guarding of my...
If you know who I am, you must know what...
Interesting. That question appears to be at odds with...
No. But
I could get used to this kind... Your instincts are right, Arbiter. Though we don't know the specifics. I received information that your mentor's body bore signs of a fight, and a nasty one. Someone killed her.
Yes. Yes, it was. I'd hoped to be proven wrong.
If that's all, I think you'd best...
And I prefer to limit my time with scheming blackguards. Speak to me outside if...
Run along now. I've spent more than enough time entertaining wayward sprats. Run along now. I've spent more than enough time entertaining wayward sprats.
Greetings again. Libations or information? What's your point?
The role of the Arbiter typically does not require the assistance of others. We are expected to act as wholly independent entities. But I fully realize that during our investigation I gauged your trustworthiness and did not find it wanting. What say we travel together? I think you have earned forthrightness. I came to Free Market Station to seek the true killer of my mentor. Sub Rosa deals in information, and were thusly my best lead on her killer. They gave me less than I'd hoped, but it was at least a start. Unfortunately, I cannot act truly alone. I have no ship, and no support. I do not know your allegiance, and accordingly shall not speculate. Suffice it to say, for now, that I fear the true killer is within the Protectorate. I hold my word in highest regard. Were I to pledge allegiance to you, the pact would be nigh unbreakable, barring some extreme action on your part. My colleagues have accepted that her death was a natural one. Nonetheless, the circumstances of her death trouble me. I cannot allow myself to accept the explanation that's been put forth without investigating to the fullest of my abilities. I will keep to my convictions in any case, but I understand. What instructions would you have me follow? Be nice. This may prove to be a challenging duty. I will listen to your words, and I shall follow your orders. I will not assail enemies of the Protectorate without your consent, though I will not like it. But if my sense of duty outpaces my willingness to comply with an order, or if you attack my brethren unprovoked, our relationship will come to an abrupt end. Excellent. I hope our working relationship is most fruitful. I'm sure we shall discover much together.
Won't argue he seems capable, but let's be mindful where his true allegiance lies.
Very well.
今晩ちゃんこ OK のポーズをする人。
For something tells me this shall lead me to yours. See you again shortly.
Anyway, need something, Commander?
Shop here to a preparing snivel. What may this unit rehydrate for you? All wet. Meals currently sold with both salt and pepper. Available today only.
If you've got a sale on if you've wounds that need stitching or teeth that depends. Can you pay? I've met some people who disagree. Is there something else I can offer? Medica. Stimulants, medicaments, drugs.
Garment's here. Come ganderize.
Auntie's Choice thanks you. If you're in need of spruce, I got rat.
Anybody even listen? Hello once more. I guarantee to be happy. My contraptions don't explode no more.
Blades, bludgeons. I think I misplaced a hand grenade. Browse all you like. Everything I've got is fine-tuned to perfection. I'm glad you asked. Weapon is an all-encompassing, but what I sell here, I wouldn't dare lump them in with mere weapons. These are finely tuned instruments of personnel elimination. Weapons are passé. My devices of... Feel free to... Buy from me and live. To tell your fellows about my story.
Get caught unawares all you like. I feel I should address. Tell me what you need. Booming now. As it happened, their owners mysteriously vanished. It sure was a convenient windfall for yours truly. Exactly. I wish some other candy. Protect your loved one? Look, tell me what you need. Candy. If you lost it, I'm selling it.
If you've wounds that needs...
So, Arbiter Rao. I can sympathize with it, but why do we have to be the ones to help him? Hasn't he got any other Protectorate hullheads to come to his aid? Maybe I ought to spell this out. I'm his enemy commander, and he's mine. Letting him aboard is putting both of us in a bad spot. Yeah, but do the rest of us deserve to be put at risk? I ain't just saying this to be contrary, Commander. If he actually agrees to keep the peace, then fine, but anyway, appreciate you hearing me out.
Glad you stopped by. I had something I wanted to ask you. Now that we're out of pulping distance, are you sure about recruiting that? That hammer's a fine piece of weaponry, sure enough. How much can we trust the hand wielding it? I'm flattered. But if there's any match to be made for a Directorate agent, you've just brought him onto our ship. Armed. Arbiters ain't like us. Facts matter less to them than personal judgments. Once the boulder's going, someone's getting crushed. I've seen it happen more than once. Don't know whether I should laugh or groan. Anyway, there's my piece. Don't say... I'm guessing you didn't come here to talk about Rao, though. Oh, yeah? What's needling you?
An edible sedative that tastes good, too.
It seems the Order was unprepared to receive refugees in the sheer numbers they have. Theories cannot stand against the cruel facts of reality. But it is the refugees that arrest my attention more than their would-be handlers. Any who leave the Protectorate fold deserve punishment. Only through loyalty can we end further suffering, not by surrendering to our foes. Double shift? That's an anti... My feelings aside, I shall not judge them, owing to our bargain. But I can... Certainly. I consider myself an open tone. Quite well. I am able to uphold justice wherever it may flag. Was there more in this vein you wish to discuss? She taught me all that I know. Her teaching style was stern, but enlightening. Though she did not raise me from infancy, I was brought into her tutelage. Her death weighs leaden on my shoulders. We must find her killer and bring them to justice, lest justice in Arcadia truly fall to ruin. In every respect, save being humans, and perhaps even that is where arbiters uphold justice and loyalty within the Protectorate. The Sentinels operate on its fringes. I find them wholly unnecessary. As you might expect, they... Straightforward. I was trained from a young age under the tutelage of Supreme Arbiter Marthana Andros, alongside my co-protege. Only those rated most highly on the Protectorate acumen test could be... Moreover, she taught her proteges to seek out evidence before judging as they saw fit, despite the fact that an arbiter needs nothing of the sort to declare something a crime. As the Protectorate's most elite, we proteges needed to be able to think flexible. At least, I believe that's why. Would that I could still ask her. Alas. Sneer all you like, but our society has operated in this manner for more than 100 years. An arbiter would never abuse their... In any other society, I could see such a scenario resulting in anarchy, but the Protectorate is matriarch ordained. Our devotion is ironclad. Why would they need to? Anything beyond the norm is unnecessary at best and actively traitorous at worst. Ask, and I shall answer. Who amongst our motley assortment would... I find Agent Ibarra most curious. He faces an interesting dilemma as an isolated member of the Earth Directorate. As do you, of course. She is an enemy combatant, and were I not in your command, I would be honor-bound to bring her low. Yet she does not possess the scavenger's appetite of her colleagues. Perhaps if I came... Her decision to break from the corporatists is impressive indeed. I merely hope it does not muddy the waters of her... Verily, idle gossip hardly... Who amongst our motley assort... He faces an... She is an endearing piece of engineering. Though she retains certain quirks. Earlier, she bumped into my head, bleating, please... Verily, idle gossip hardly suits an arbiter.
Anyway, need something, Commander? Always up for a little backfence talk, though I'm guessing you don't mean Val. Well, he hasn't brought the hammer down upon us yet, so I suppose that's something. I still wouldn't play the odds on him choosing us over the Protectorate if it came. Sure thing. I trust you've got particular.
Way I see it, you lay claim to... Got something that needs doing, Commander? Sure. Got someone in mind. Not only is he a couple smokes short of a pack, he's also insufferable. Who knows? Could be that he could change for the better if he breaks free of...
This ship is certainly quaint. I suppose there's something charming about its lived-in nature. Nevertheless, I have availed myself of the ship's cleaning supplies. Certainly, I consider myself an open tome.
ゲームはこの辺であくびしたかを。